Well, good evening and welcome to another Empowering Business Owner Growing Together networking event. And tonight, I have to tell you because this started, I think we met a year and a half ago, maybe.
Oh,
I'm saying around the same, no, actually more, maybe 2 years, because before I even had the idea that I was going to open Blangelika's boutique, I met you and I went to one of your sexy chair dance.
yes.
Oh my gosh, and that's how we met. And then from there, when I opened the store, actually
Mhm.
before, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna bring you in either for belly dancing or for something. It was so exciting. So that's how we met, and I'm so excited to bring Kelly Bus, everyone. Welcome to another night of Ho Po Po Poto. And I'm
Pono. Yes.
I knew it. I knew it.
So close.
But but have you ever felt like something's having like blocking you from being in that phase of stepping into your next level? Because I know I've been there at many times of my life. I felt like I'm just can't stop. It's like or I can't start, I can't jump, and I like to create and bring so many things to the community. But then where's my success? Where is the journey that I want to live, and to overcome those fear and maybe guilt or who knows? Then there's an Hawaiian technique that I'm just gonna let her introduce you to her. But today we're here to share self-love, empowerment, networking, happiness, and joy. We bring this place together for everyone to just be themselves, let themselves be known. We always like to share really good information. Not only it will help you individually, but also as a business owner, we need that alignment in our life. So why not introduce you to new things? Because this is my first time hearing about it, and I did search, but you know what? I'm like, I'm just gonna not look for so much information and let her just take control and tell us and teach us everything she has learned. So tonight I bring to you Kelly Buss. So thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to bring this information with you and share this with you. So thank you.
I would like for whoever it's in, if you could come and just say where you're from, and everyone will have a chance to speak. But first of all, Kelly, where you're from, and tell me something that makes you happy.
Oh, well, I'm Kelly. I am from Chicago, and what makes me happy is deep dish pizza, dark chocolate, and espresso. How about that?
I like that. I
And the
like
Blues
that.
Brothers. The Blues Brothers. Yes.
I like that. Heather Farm.
I am from Lakeland, Florida, not too far from you.
Yes.
Um, what makes me happy is water. I love the water. It could be the beach, the pool, any water. I really love. I like outside. I like to ground. I love meditation. I love helping people heal. Um, that's my story.
Oh, thank you. Well, welcome. It's a pleasure having
Thank
you.
you.
I can't wait to meet you again. And Dory, you're muted.
Hello, everyone. I am in Missoula, Montana, the largest city completely surrounded by the Rocky Mountains. And one thing that makes me happy is sitting outside and talking to my trees. They are
Oh,
my
I
happy.
like that. Yes, welcome, Dory. Miss Idalis Romero.
Hi everyone, I'm from Kissimmee, Florida, and what makes me happy is the time with my granddaughters. They are my greatest joy.
I like that. Thank you and welcome. Norma.
Hi, everybody. I was raised, did all my schooling, everything in California, near San Francisco, near San Francisco. And I'm a retired teacher. And I live now in Rosarito, Baja California, your house. And what I enjoy a lot is my grandchildren.
Welcome, my dear. Thank you for being here tonight. Michelle P.
Hey, hey, everybody. I am in Wisconsin, but I was born in Chicago.
I can hear
So
it.
I'm
Yes.
There's
loving
two
that deep
Chicago,
dish
three
pizza.
Chicagos. That's amazing because we have all ours. She's from Chicagoland. That's what that's what
Northwest
she's.
side.
I
Yeah.
love that. And what makes you happy?
The deep dish pizza, too.
Oh, the
You
deep dish.
cannot get that out here in Wisconsin. Not like you can in Chicago. I would love to just take a trip to Chicago and just visit all the restaurants.
I
That's what we
love
did
that.
over Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Amazing. Amazing. We have another Kelly.
Is that another Kelly besides me? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Kelly, welcome, welcome. Give you a chance to unmute or maybe come back when you can. LR.
Hi, I'm here.
Hello, dear.
I'm actually Kelly's sister, so I'm from Chicagoland. And I thought you guys should know I had deep dish pizza yesterday from
Ah,
Leonardo's and it was delicious.
thanks.
I'm
But
so loving this.
That's her mean laugh. That's my sister.
no, it's not a mean laugh.
That's beautiful. Well, welcome. So happy to see you. My pleasure meeting you. Amazing. I love this. Chicago in the house today. And we have here Miss Beautiful. Hold on a second. Why is this? Here we go. How come it's not back? I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Krista, there you go. Now I can see it. Krista, welcome. Welcome, dear.
I am from Dyersville, Iowa. And something that makes me happy is going for hikes out in nature on hiking trails. So, and a good coffee shop.
Oh yeah, cozy. Oh my gosh. I love that. Well, welcome. That's
Thank you.
amazing. I love that. I love the energy tonight. So, yes, so go ahead, Kelly. It's your show. Just bring it on, girl. Bring it on.
Thank you. So first I want to start by introducing myself. My name is Kelly. I've been a nurse for 20 years. I've taught group fitness for 20 years. I like to come through things with a science background and then understand it physically. So you're going to get a little bit of science and a little bit of intuition. Take with it whatever you will. I grew up in a very strict religious household. I am now the exact opposite. I have studied a lot of religion and world philosophy and worldviews. So you'll find that what we talk about today will fit in almost anything, and it might actually, whatever philosophy or worldviews you have, it might actually add more to what you like to study and learn. So you'll find it complementary. I know a few of you have said you know a little bit about Ho'oponopono, and what I'll share with you is that I found it as I was continuing to study meditation and consciousness. I absolutely love the study of consciousness and where are we from and who are we, where are we going? There's just so much to say in just the short time I have with you, so I'm going to make sure that everything I share with you is something that you can learn and use right away. But with Ho'oponopono, I'm going to share with you a little bit. It came from a Hawaiian kahuna. Her name was Morna Simeona. And she took what the Hawaiians were already doing in ancient practice and she modernized it. What they used to do is this was a way of forgiveness and finding peace within families. So everyone in a conflict would come together, and this could be a very drawn out process over days. And now this is more of a meditation format or even a mantra format that you can use. And it's all about peace and finding yourself and being your own guru. So I hope that you find this and use this in whatever capacity that you feel is best. But what I love about this the most is that it's about finding peace within ourselves. I think as women, and I hear a lot of healing stories coming from you, I think as women, we want to immediately take what we learn and apply it out. But what I'm going to ask you today is hear and learn and apply here first, because we can't pour from an empty cup. And you're going to want to. I remember the first time I listened to one of the lectures, I immediately knew how my husband could use it, how my kids could use it, how my family could use it, and I'm like, wait a minute. I start here. We always start here. So I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to just think for a moment, and you don't have to answer this out loud unless you really feel called to. I want you to think about the first words, feelings, or images that come to your mind when I say the word responsibility. Anybody want to go, oh, anybody have a negative feeling, or a feeling of heaviness, or a feeling of restraint, conflict? No? Okay, that's good. That's good. Most people do. And the other word I want you to think about for a moment is, what do you think, feel, or hear, or see when I say the word forgiveness?
Light.
Light, yes. I hear Dory says the mind is honor. The word that comes to mind for her is honor. Yes, forgiveness makes me think of peace.
Yeah, that's what I wrote.
Yes. All right, I'm going to close this box. If I close out of the whole chat, I'll be back. I'm still learning Zoom. Oh, I'm still here. Okay, fantastic. Understanding. Yes. So if you were raised like me, or maybe other people around you, when you hear the word responsibility, you might feel that you're responsible for everything and everyone's feelings around you, everyone's emotions around you, responsible for managing emotions. And if you also grew up with me or like me, you might, when you hear the word forgiveness, you might think of something that's mandatory, or that is saying that somebody's okay, or just moving on. And so what we're going to talk about today is we're going to approach these subjects from a different perspective through some mantras. And so the first part of Ho'oponopono is accepting radical responsibility for everything that's happening and showing up in your life. And the thought process is, every time there's a problem in your life, you are there, right? Every single problem in your life, you are a part of, you've experienced it, you're perceiving it. You have some kind of interaction with it. Some part of you is creating that problem that you're experiencing, right? And so the first time I heard that, I thought, oh, I don't know that I want to keep going with this modality. This one might not be for me. But hold on with me for a little bit. I'm going to show you how it unravels. And it really comes down to a beautiful process. So the thought is, and the teaching in Ho'oponopono is that we're all connected. And so something in me might be bringing out something in you. And instead of looking at this conflict that we're having as, I'm right, you're wrong, you have to bend to my will, and we'll never see eye to eye, right? That's a typical conflict. The understanding is, oh, wow, look what we have here. We have some tension, or we have a conflict. This is a great opportunity to release it and let it go. How do we do that? And we want to release that conflict. So, oh, did somebody say something?
No,
Oh,
we're good.
okay, sorry.
I'll look it up for you.
Okay. So what's fantastic about this is that if you want to look at it as, we're all connected through this web, through all these, the process, the thought process is multiple lives. We're all connected. Our subconsciouses are all connected. And I'll go into that a little bit deeper in a minute. But we've all have these shared experiences. And you could consider it the universal mind, as Jung calls it, generational. I'm blanking out on the words. The stories and the generational trauma does come through our genes, and then we pick it up on vibes, and then we share it with others, and then that's what's interacting. But we just see a conflict that comes in our daily life. All we see is the top of that, right? We don't see all the web underneath. So what Ho'oponopono does is that it gives us an avenue to release and forgive. And we don't even have to know what we're forgiving. We just see, oh, we have a conflict. I'm going to go back to my center, help that person go back to their center, and we're going to release this, and we're going to become more, become closer to our divinity, so that they can come closer to their divinity and let it go and set it free. It's beautiful. And if I sound a little bit like, whoa, she's a little out there, as we continue to build, it'll build a clear picture for you. If there's any questions, feel free to shout it out. Are you with me so far? Okay. And so what I particularly love about this is that it really builds off of psychology. So I hinted a little bit that our subconscious mind is like a memory bank. It's like a computer. In this modality, in Ho'oponopono, they call the subconscious mind the unihipili. And so what that is it's a computer bank of everything that's been experienced ever. And we hold on to it and we pay no attention to it. And I don't have a study in front of me, but I will find it for Blangelika. There's a study that says that our conscious mind, and I point to like upper and lower, it's not really where it is in our brain, but I want to have a visual. Our conscious mind is only aware of 11 bits of information, which is not very much at any given moment. Our subconscious mind is still filtering everything else in, and then it just compiles and compiles, and we never let it go. We never let it go. We never let it go, and it just builds this memory bank and it is just so full of junk and where it's clogged. And what we do is that we release it. We release the connections. We forgive ourselves. We forgive each other. And we just let it go. And then the letting go is where we become more like divinity. So I skipped a crucial part. And the crucial part is that we came from divinity. We were perfect. And then in came memories and interactions with each other, and then we kind of became separate. And so when we forgive ourselves and forgive others, we become one with divinity again. And that's when we can get inspiration for our lives. And that's where it comes into being your own guru, which really attracted me with my background, because I don't really want someone else telling me what to do or to be giving me instructions. So as women, I think a lot of you can probably relate to that. So that's what really drew me to that, is getting the inspiration for myself and being my own guru and feeling that connection. It can be a really spiritual connection. So we're releasing all this junk. We're becoming one with the divine. We're getting the inspiration from ourselves. And the key point is that we're finding peace within ourselves. So the 4 mantras, you might have heard of them before. The first one is, or it can be done in any order, but I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, and thank you. So easy, right? We teach most of our kids thank you and I love you, right? Please forgive me. Um, and there's a 5th one, and at the very end, I'll share with you the 5th one that Dr. Joe Vitale shares. But the information that I'm giving you from is Dr. Hugh Len, Hew is his first name, Len, Len, if you want to look it up. I'm all about sharing the data and the information. He's got some great YouTube videos as well if you want to go through that. But what I want to share with you today in the few minutes that we have is using these 4 affirmations as either a base for a meditation, or using it in the way that we interact with each other. Because if we all came from divinity, what does that mean? If we all came from divinity, everyone we talk to is also part of God. Every interaction we have can be sacred. Everything we do can be sacred. But look at the world around us and the way that we talk to each other, the way we trash each other online, the way that we're so quick to, this is me, honk at the horn. The person in front of me on I-4, it used to be I-80, but now it's I-4. So it's a process of remembering, hey, we're all part of the divine. We all have part of the divine within us. If we can acknowledge the part of the divine in the person in front of us, we can live a happier, healthier life, more fulfilled life, and get the inspiration that we need. So I'm
By the
glad.
way,
Yes.
I'm sorry, I wanted
No.
to mention Dory. Dory, she was mentioning on a call earlier today about this amazing method, and then no one was familiarized with it.
Yes.
And then she said that I invited her. She said the synchronicities.
It's beautiful when you come
Yes.
into it. Yes. And 20 years ago, I was into healing touch, and I still do healing touch and Reiki. I studied Louise Hay. I've read so many books and Deepak Chopra, and I've gone to the seminars, and they're all fantastic. For me, this puts everything together. It really builds a bridge with all the information that I've learned. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, and thank you. Right? And so there's in Ho'oponopono, the further you go, there are specific prayers that you can use. But even the teachers of this method say you can take the specific prayers. They all boil down to those 4 statements, and I'm going to share with you the 5th at the end, that changes lives. And so the first thing that you can do for yourself, I would always say is, you can create a video of yourself or audio of yourself saying this and loop it on your phone so you can hear it in your own voice, right? There's science between our brain understands it at a deeper level when we hear it in our own voice. You can do that. I'm sorry. I love you. Please forgive me. Thank you. Dory, I love what's coming up. Using it has truly changed my life. It is, it sounds so simple. And the first time I heard this, I discarded it. And I came back to it a year later and I realized how deep it really is. And I was kind of embarrassed. I'm like, okay, well, now I have to, if you know me, once I know something works, I have to get certified in it. And that's what I did. So in January, I became certified in this process. And that's why I'm so excited to share it with you.
Yes,
Yes.
and by the way, Dory is mentioning that using it has truly changed my lives in deeply magical ways.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Um, I would recommend first using it to yourself. They're great. Please don't put, oh, they're great for passwords. So you're saying it to yourself. They're great for signs to put on your mirror. They're great, for t-shirts. Blangelika, I think you should put this on, design some shirts and put it on your
Yeah, I
site.
can.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. There are logos and things too that mean the same thing, but the basic for someone who's just hearing about this the first time, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And if you wanted to take a nature walk, you could just say that to yourself in your mind. It doesn't matter if you say it in your mind or you say it out loud. Now, in many kinds of meditation, they will say, three slow, and this is what I used to teach as a health coach. 3 slow, deep breaths will change your brainwave state. 3 slow, deep breaths is all you need to get centered. And then what happens is, if you're interested in the science behind this, I absolutely love this. Our subconscious mind is really what directs everything in our life. But we're only aware of 11 bits of information. So if we don't clear our subconscious mind, we don't even know what's directing us. We have no idea what's directing us. So we need to clear our subconscious mind so that we can know that it's full of, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you. It's truly that simple, and I could give you examples, but basically that's something that I like to do. I like to visualize the beginning of my day, my commute to the road and to the traffic, to the location I'm going to. I can say these mantras. If I'm having a conflict with someone in person, I can say it in my mind to the person that I'm having a conflict with. If you know you're, okay, this is my favorite one. I love, love, love this. And if you're anything like me, you're going to be like, oh, anybody like to argue with people in their minds? Yeah, yes. And we know what they're going to say, and then we say it for them, and then we argue back, and then you can get, this is a thing, right? This is a spiral. You can find yourself in that energetic loophole forever. What does that accomplish? It raises your adrenaline and cortisol. From a health perspective, it's not good for your health.
Mhm.
It puts you in fight or flight. But what does it do? Your subconscious mind goes, oh, we're repeating this. It must be important. I need to make sure this gets replayed. Because our subconscious mind takes all that junk that we had back there and replays it in front of us until we clear it. So if our subconscious mind is replaying these thoughts as memories, and we're living out the memories again until we clear them. Let's clear them. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. When I'm really mad, I'll add on, I'm sorry that this. Okay, don't do it. That's not the way to do it. But when you're really upset with someone, you go, I'm sorry that we're having this problem. Don't add on. That's a mistake I made in the beginning. But if it makes you feel a little bit better to at least get you going, that's fine, right? But I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I've been teaching this to my kids. And Dr. Hugh Len, the doctor that I mentioned before, he has a lot of videos online. He's the one that started the program that I became certified with. He used this to heal patients in a psychiatric facility. And he used it, he would look at their chart and he would look at their demographic information. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And over years, what they started seeing different trends: less violence in the units, less reoffenders, less, whatever the correct terminology is. The violence was less, and it was easier to maintain. And they saw improvements in their psychological health that nobody else could. Talk therapy was helping with them. So it was improving their mental and physical health as well. And the story goes is that he healed the entire unit, thus ending his need for employment there because he helped everyone. So you can use any kind of thing that puts your mind at that person that you want to work on. But like I said, please work on yourself first. You could look in the mirror. Louise Hay would say, left eye to left eye. Look yourself in the mirror. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. It works with any kind of healing modality, and that's what I love about it. I've done energy work on family members. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I will tell you when I started, because I've done the healing with crystals. I've tried that too. When I use the affirmations with my energy work, I can feel the power. I don't want to say power. I can feel the intensity change. I can feel it working. And it is something that, unless you have personal experience with, it's really hard to put words to. Um, there was something else. We talked about walking meditations, that you can use this as well, ahead of big meetings. Um, let me look at my notes. There was something else I wanted to share.
I mean, in any given moment, I learned I'm sorry, thank you,
Mm-hmm.
and I love you from Abraham Hicks too, and I have used it, but the please forgive me, I normally do that when I'm in that deep healing that
Yes.
that I have to give myself love. Please forgive me. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful transformation, definitely, to give yourself the love that you deserve.
Yes. Yes, and the I think when people hear about this, the thing that shocks them the most is saying, "Well, what do I need to be forgiven for? I didn't do anything." Like if we're looking at a conflict between two people, I didn't do anything wrong. That's not what it is at all. Please forgive me for whatever it is in me that brought this up in you. Let's clear it and let's heal and move on. Let's get rid of that stuff in the memory bank so it doesn't come up again. Otherwise, we keep learning the same lessons over and over again, right? So please, whatever it is, whatever, and some of the prayers go more in depth, and they'll say things like, from whatever past life, from whatever this or whatever that. Does it matter? Does it really matter? Do you want to keep having this problem with money or with this person or with your job? At the end of the day, you get to a point where like, I don't even know or care what the problem is, but I'm ready to let it go. you know? And that's what's great about this is that you don't need to really know the problem. And some other modalities you do. And so I'm not trying to sell you in one modality or another. This is where you're a self guru and you're pulling all the information together. But knowing that it's totally okay. I had this conversation with my kids are little and they get upset because kids can be mean. It's okay to forgive them. No, it was not right. What that person said was not right. Are you willing to keep carrying the hate or the anger or the hurt feelings? Like looking back at your own childhood, things that happened to you were totally wrong. Yes, they were wrong. You did not deserve that. But thinking over it over and over again, you're re-experiencing it. You're telling your subconscious to show it to me again. Show it to me again. At a certain point, now you're punishing yourself. If
Yeah.
you just say, I'm willing to forgive myself for whatever it is that brought it up, I'm ready to let it go. And you can experience a completely different reality when you stop beating yourself up for what you've experienced and start saying, thank you for teaching me whatever I needed to learn. Let's let it go now. I'm ready for the next thing. It's truly amazing.
It's a beautiful process, and I just want to remind you, this is also a safe space, and at times we talk about some healing modalities or healing topics that might put us in a vulnerable space. It's okay. We're here to support you. We're here, and sometimes these conversations they need to come and surface because if we don't bring it up, there has to be a trigger at some point. So you could understand that that pain does no longer serve you and that pain is not yours. It's okay to let it go.
Yes. This works great with inner child work, whatever meditation you
With
want to do. You can
everything.
imagine, yeah, you can imagine your inner child and say, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. And you can see your inner child changing in the moment. It is beautiful. If you want to add this with EMDR therapy, it is beautiful. Um, because I come from such a fitness background, I've lost 100 pounds 3 times in my life. I've taught group fitness for 20 years. I've taught everything that's not in water or on a bike, right? I've taught kickboxing, belly dance, chair dance, sensual dance. That's been fun. Strip fitness. I teach pelvic floor health is my newest. It's so empowering to women because I feel like pelvic floor health is something we should all learn. But Angelica, please put me on your schedule for pelvic floor basics. That this is information that
Okay.
it's being gate kept in our community, and you have to pay lots of money to see pelvic floor physical therapists. This is information everyone should know. But why I'm bringing it up right now? Use that affirmation with your Kegels. We hold so much pain and trauma and issues with our pelvic floor. If you've had surgeries, you have other issues. You can use this with your meditations or with your exercise. You can be on your elliptical. I love you. I'm sorry. Hey, body, I love you. I will grab my stomach. Hey, are you listening? I love you. You know, we all have different body parts that we have different relationships with. We're women. We're told what to look like all the time. We have to relate to our body in a loving way. Nothing's going to change in our body until we tell our body we love you. Because we've spent so long telling our bodies we don't love them or what we need to look like so that we can love them. It's a
And
beautiful.
I wanted to bring, I mean, every pain is valid. I keep telling everybody that it doesn't matter the pain. If you are emotional with that pain, feel the pain and let it go. Tell yourself, I'm
Right.
sorry, I love you, I forgive you. It's okay. It's okay. The what's not okay is keeping that pain and that pain, because after that pain, there's another pain that's gonna come, and there's another pain, and then next thing you know, you're sick, and we don't want that.
I wish I would have known this. I had a miscarriage several years ago, and I wish I would have learned it. But I will tell you, knowing it now puts that puzzle together for me in such a way that I can be gentle with myself. And I think now is the perfect time to tell you that fifth phrase. So, anybody want to shout out the first four in any order? Anybody remember them? You can take
Oh,
yourself off
sorry.
mute. Yeah, go
I'll do
for it.
it. I say them all day long. So I
Yeah.
love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you.
Yes. And you know what? I also want to say some people like to say I am grateful instead of thank you. Whatever. Same thing. If that resonates with you, beautiful. But the fifth
It's
phrase,
calling that energy in. It's bringing that awareness to you that you want to suddenly be, I'm grateful, thank you, or be appreciative. I wake up in the mornings already saying, I'm thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful for all the blessings.
that's
But I'm
another
grateful
thing.
for all the pain that I have let go in order to be here. So it's so beautiful to be here also, representing our feminine side and me. I mean, I've been working on my feminine energies for like the past year, and now I'm finally coming into like, oh my gosh, I feel so soft because I was like, like the
We're
man,
told, yeah,
the
we're told pick
balls. I'm
one.
like, I don't have balls. I just want to be a woman.
That's
So thank
beautiful.
you.
Yes. While we're out talking about that, that's a great thing to say in your mind. So if you've studied Neville Goddard, that's another person I love to read. He will say, before you fall asleep, reimagine your day with how you would like to have it to have gone, and that will also do some subconscious work for you. Another way to do that through Ho'oponopono is I love you. I love you. Just repeat I love you till you fall asleep. Same thing. You're training your subconscious mind to let go of the junk and to hold on to love and forgiveness. Truly. And the fifth phrase, um, Dr. Hugh Len will tell you in his studies, he will have said, if you can't have time for all four, just say I love you or thank you, whichever one you resonate with most. And towards the end of his career, he and Dr. Joe Vitale um, shared some information that the fifth phrase is I forgive myself. And I think that's so powerful. Dory, I love your smile and you're not. I forgive myself. I have chills just saying that I forgive myself because so many times we want to hold on to guilt because we're told to hang on to guilt. But what do you do with guilt? You didn't do anything wrong anyway. Right? I forgive myself. So I'm going to give you guys a little homework. Look yourself in the eye in the mirror. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Bonus points for I forgive myself. Right? And then trying to use this, whether it's in the car when you're driving or finding ways to add this into conversations. I will tell you, I was having a big argument and I thought about it and I'm like, is this the hill for me? No. And I came back, I love you. And I'm sorry that we're having this argument. Please forgive me for the things that I've said that were wrong completely. You know, I love you and I'm sorry. I'm grateful for you. And you don't have it doesn't have to sound like a robot. You work it into your conversation and it works magic in front of your eyes. So, bringing it back to the history, you know, in Hawaii, the kahunas would lead a ceremony with two families, and they would hash it out using specific prayers and the mantras: "I love you," "I'm sorry," "Please forgive me," "Thank you." And now we have this amazing tool that combines psychology, positive thinking, subconscious, you know, your psyche, your inner child. You can use it with exercise, with healing touch, with energy work. It is complementary to everything and to your lifestyle. All you have to do is, anytime you're having a negative thought, all you have to say is, "I love you. Thank you for showing me that thought. I let you go. Thank you. Thank you for showing an area of me to forgive." And it is such a 180 from the way that we've been trained to think about how we talk to ourselves, that it really manifests very quickly and easily. And it's like a watershed moment, like just builds on each other, and you just grow so much from this practice. So in closing, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me and thank you. And I forgive myself. And I really thank you for joining me and for joining Blangelika. And like to open up the minutes that we have left for any questions, feedback, ideas. Oh, and I've got books and references. So I'll give information to Blangelika to post from the actual books. Because I'm a nurse, I want to have the data and the sources. So I will share that with you. And my website is sambal.com/foreplayfitness.
Yes.
It's belly dance, chair dance, pelvic floor, all the sensual stuff your mom wouldn't let you learn. So that's kind of where my little playhouse is. And so it's a month to month or annual formats that you can work out at home. So thank you,
I
Blanchard.
love that. No, thank you. Thank you. I would like to open forum for many questions. If anyone has any questions, please, you are more than free to unmute yourself and come and talk to us. Any questions? If there's no questions, I would like for you to just introduce yourself. Tell me what are your thoughts about this amazing workshop, and tell us if you have a business also. Tell us your business. We want to hear from you. So you're more than welcome. Y'all could just start picking. Okay, Heather, you're it.
I'm it. Okay. Well, my name is Heather. I had some struggles about 4 years ago when I lost my mom. When I lost my mom I'm also an RN, so I thought I knew how to heal myself. I thought I knew everything about healing. But I ended up with depression, anxiety, panic attacks, and I had to learn how to heal myself. So, you know, all the physical stuff wasn't helping. So I had to learn how to heal it with energy. So I've been just deep in this rabbit hole of learning energy healing, and that's what really helped me heal myself. And so now I'm helping people heal their traumas, their grief, their emotions, everything. Everything begins with our emotions. All of these trapped emotions that we have in our body is what causes all these physical symptoms that we have. And people don't think that our emotions are the cause, but it is. So now like Kelly said, everyone's connected. So I connect to anyone in the world to figure out what emotions they trap for their traumas and release them. Once I release them, there's no trigger for them to have any kind of emotions towards that trauma or that grief or that loss or that just any kind of trauma or any pain or anything like that also has everything to do with emotions. So that is my passion now, is to help people heal themselves, get to the root cause, and really heal. And I've seen so many people heal generational traumas, just all kinds of traumas. So right now I'm focusing on grief because that's my latest book. My latest book is on grief. So I I have workshops, in-person workshops that I do in Lakeland, and I have one coming up in June to do that. And just the just the healing that happens in the workshop is just mind blowing to me still. I would release so many trapped emotions for people that loses a loved one, and after I release them, they feel peace, they feel calm, they don't have the triggers to have them feel depressed or
I think
anxiety or whatever
agree.
symptoms that they have go away. So that's my passion now.
Well, that's amazing. Congratulations. And I'm so happy to have first met you. And I know we have a clarity call together, and that's amazing
Yeah,
too. So I'm looking forward to that call too. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And
thank
just
you.
to let you know, this week it's a busy week. We have the Blazen connection on Friday, the 30th, and then we have a Reiki summit. Dory's also a part of that. That's on Saturday, the 31st. They're all free events. I just want you to come and just share love and let yourself be
Yes.
known, because we have an amazing community here and we all collaborate. And with that being said, Dory, come on down. The price is right.
So, hi everybody. I am an ancestral alchemist and a sacred rage weaver. And I just shared 2 links in the chat. I do a Path of Peace meditation circle every Wednesday evening at 10 p.m. Eastern, and that is free. And then I'm also hosting a mental health summit this Friday all day long from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific time. And I have some really amazing speakers lined up, and that is also free. So I dropped the links for both of those if you'd like to register. I'd love to have you. And like Blangelika said, we've got some magic brewing together. We're holding a virtual retreat for the summer solstice that's going to be very magical and healing. And hope that some of you will join us for that as well.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here. And I'm so happy it was so synchronized with you. That's amazing. And I'm loving the smile on your face. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Normita.
Well, I don't teach anything. I'm doing a lot of self healing myself right now. I've done what's what has helped me is Reiki. And Reiki, I did Reiki too, and that has helped me so much. And how to uh, and the change that came about, from the retirement and moving away uh, and the unknown. So right now, that's what I'm doing, is healing myself so I could be able to heal, my children, my grandkids, and spread it out. Thank you.
That's beautiful. And I always say it. I was the black sheep. I'm like, I said, fuck it all. This is my time. I'm gonna heal for places and things, and I don't care. And I did, and I just said, I'm out. I checked out of everything, and here I am. I think it's 4 years now. And look what I have established. I mean, if I would have never, because of that, I'm here. But if I would have never done that, and if I would have never done the boundaries for me to take time to heal and become that version that my heart suddenly was dying to be, then I don't know what would have happened to me. And that's why I empower people to just take ownership of their life, to empower themselves to just go heal. And if you can't do it, then we have amazing people. And if I'm not a good fit, maybe Heather is, maybe Kelly is, maybe Dory, and we have them all here. It's just taking that ownership and said, I'm done. I am done suffering. I am done taking care of others, not taking care of me. And when you come back to home to yourself, that's another story. You're never going back. I love that. Thank you, Norma, and I love you so much, and I love having you here also all the time. Michelle P.
Hello. I love this. This was very fascinating.
Thank
I
you.
Thank
like
you.
it a lot. Um, I am a business strategist. I just finished hosting the Empowerment Summit. Blangelika, Dory was in it. And off to more exciting things to come in the future. I also am certified in social media marketing. So I work with organic marketing. And I just released a book coming out, Silent Rooms. It's about COVID and the time during COVID, being locked down, and just reflecting on my business, my life, everything.
Yeah, and I love that. And we met through Michelle
Yes.
Costa, and we have an amazing community. And like before the call, like maybe 2 hours before, I was on the phone with Michelle. We were brainstorming. That's what we
Brainstorming.
do.
Yeah.
We're here to help each other grow. This is fun for me. This is my playground. I come here to play, to give amazing information, not only here locally, but worldwide. And why not bring amazing people? We all are talented. We all are gifted. It
Yep.
doesn't matter what level we're at. That's we're here, but no one's staying behind unless you don't want to grow. That's impressive. I love it. And by the way, if you want to share, Michelle, your group so that they could join you too, and check your community. And there's still our workshops.
Yes.
I decided to speak that day about Reiki for self-love because Reiki was my pillar, what saved me. Okay, and so I talked about it. It's one of my biggest speeches because I mean, if I would have never taken that ownership of Reiki, I'd probably be dead by now. But so I thank you for that opportunity you gave me to share that love with your community. And if you still want to check out, she will be actually in a couple of maybe 1 or 2 weeks, she will be sharing packages for her summit. So if you want to become part of the summits that she will be programming for all of us, then you need to connect with her again. So
Yep. And
yeah,
September, we're doing an all woman summit.
yes, yes. I love that. And Kelly, is Kelly in? There's another Kelly, so I'm still want to know. I want to meet you, girl, but if you don't want to talk, it's okay. Maybe next time, okay? So, um, who am I? Well, I am Blanca Angelica Rivera. I've been called Blangelica for years, since 2006, because I won a pageant. And I said, I'm gonna call myself Blangelica. That was my stage name back then, right? And I said, I did. I combined Blanca, Angelica, and I named myself Blangelica. Now I have bigger projects working on right now. And in order to have sustainable of growth with Facebook, because Facebook gives you more bigger like access to any issues that you have to get verified. So I did. And so if you see Blanca Angelica Rivera, it's no one else. It's still the same girl. um I am founder of I Am My Biggest Fan. I'm known by the Self Love Queen. I am a store owner of Blangelica's Boutique. It's a holistic healing studio. It's a small store but big in heart. And as Kelly knows, she has done chair dancing. I do want to work out something about the sensual dance, but that's gonna come into my VIP. We'll talk about that later, because that's where I'm at right now. I'm working on that side, so I have to bring that to the community because we all desire that love, that sensual chemistry of our own body. You don't need that from anyone else. You invite that in. When you actually embody that sensuality as a woman, the world changes, your face changes, you come out more confident. So it's beautiful. So that's another thing that, ladies, we have to step on our game. I mean, if we don't do it, no one's going to do it for us. And we're here to grow. But why? We grow from within. So why not experiment those amazing sensual feelings and the touch? You are desired to be touched. So why not touch yourself? with kind, with stuffness, and with love. And while you're doing it, practice the mantra too, because that will also turn your life around. So I what do? I'm a Reiki master. I'm a spiritual empowerment coach. I do workshop classes, events. Such like these. I teach Reiki 1, Reiki 2, Reiki 3. I do a lot of things. I could do websites, I could do logos, I could teach you how to be a coach. There's a lot of things. I just don't promote all of it. It depends what client comes to me. If they want to work with me, well, then I have that. But also, I can't do it all. So that's why I bring you guys in, because that's we need the help. And why not give the opportunity to others to grow too? Because I could do a lot of things, but I can't do it all. So I thank you so much for allowing us to come to your house, to your wherever you're at right now. If you're watching live, I'm so happy to have you here. If you're watching the replay, please make sure that you comment below, like hashtag replay, and we'll come back to you and share the love. Check out the links. If you want to check out what's happening in Blangelika's boutique, just go to www.blangelikasboutique.com. We have the Blazen connection coming in, and I'm just gonna go ahead and share it so you could see it. Let me go here, and let me share my screen really quick. Perfect. So we have our beautiful Kelly was here. Now we have the Blazing connection with Hazen. Um, we will be talking about, just to give you an idea, we will be talking about how to magnetize, turning your energy into that power, and to magnetize your ideal client, how to be aligned with your ideal client, because you're not meant to work with everyone. I'm sorry. You might want to, because I do. I want to help everyone. But am I aligned to work with everyone? No. So it's very important for me to just share the information as well, among other things. Um, and then we have the Reiki Master Summit, which is Saturday, May 31. We have the amazing Mike Perry, Sherry, Dory, Suli, Trish, and Ramona. They're coming together, just joining forces. This one will grow as we grow. I just made that up like a month ago. And I'm like, this is the idea. Who's in? And everyone just said in, and that's now we're live. I also have the first time that I went global, like everyone started to know me, and it was sharing Reiki when I first opened the store. So I continue to bring that to the community. Reiki for self love. I'm bringing that one, and look who's coming in, Miss Idalis too. So that's that. Let me stop sharing for a second, and then I thought I had Idalia. Oh, she had to probably drop out because I know I was missing someone else. So that's what we have in store. If you have any questions, feel free to. I put in the comments my Facebook page. You're more than welcome to add me on Facebook. Ask me any question. Contact Kelly. Connect with any of the ladies. Community. Engagement, community. That's what we do. If you need help growth, come say hello. We got you covered. So thank you for being here. Thank you for taking time for yourself. And until Friday, the 30th. Thank
Yeah.
you,
Can I
everyone.
just I have one more comment?
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
Norma, I'm really, really super proud of you for healing yourself. Did you know that when you heal you, everybody around you will heal? So focus on you. Don't
Mm-hmm.
focus on your children. Don't focus on anybody. Focus on you. And then the outside will reflect that back to you. So I'm super proud of you.
Oh, Norma. Yes,
Yes,
definitely.
Norma. Yes.
Definitely. Yeah. Yes, yes,
Thank
yes. And
you.
that's what she's doing
Thank
it.
you.
That's what she's doing it. That's what she's doing. That's actually how it all started.
Mhm.
Yes, thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing, Heather. I love that. Thank you. Anything else? All right. Well, I love you. Have a good night, and I'll see you soon.
Good night.
Good night.